ritindi yense ya Kenya igobano mu bunge okiharu umuske Ndindi Nyoro esokirie kigima na goteba igo Eserekari ebonderete gukora ebiasara wetera ase amabuta ayo gukona nabariki bamangana amayarere yekurase cyabisikia yemeyo muki o Nairobi igo Ndindi Nyoro oyo orenge imemono ase Eserekari ya Kenya kwanza kwenye atarabakana nero anyereko bakagotebanga mbare bare ime Eserekari bagenderete gutumika umurobirio oriyo w'Eserekari kutia ase eyende kobora amabuta gocha ase ense ya Kenya korende iba bakojagora ase enchera imbe iyo erigetie gocha ngokuruma kuru ase abakenya eriyo ebese yo esoe ase abarai abo anyanaro umubungo yo okiharu umuske Ndindi Nyoro agokwana igoro yobo kurubi obwo kubatekana no murobiri uyibono umonekane tenga G2G gati ya serikali ya Kenya nikinze kiria cyokonia amabuta.
G2G is a scandal, it is a scam, and it is a business for senior government officials in Kenya. G2G, there is nothing government to government. Saudi Aramco is government in their area. And also the companies in the UAE are owned by government in those countries. But the other G that should represent the government of Kenya, Kenyans should know that there is no government there. These are self-interested, greedy leaders who are profiteering from G2G as Kenyans brace themselves with the pain at the pump. G2G, I want to repeat, is a kiosk. It is a business enterprise. It is a profit machine for senior government leaders in Kenya. And the companies that handle 75% of G2G volumes, the ultimate beneficial owners of these companies are the same people who added fuel prices yesterday. That for them, they would rather make profits from their G2G arrangements and illegal businesses, but Kenyans to shoulder the burden and the cry. The most unfortunate bit is that they have now extended that greed from now downstream to midstream to all the levels of fuel production in Kenya. That the same cabal in government who are profiteering from G2G, they have now taken Kenyans' resources in Turkana. That the oil in Turkana does no longer belong to Kenyans. It now belongs to greedy leaders. The same people profiteering from G2G, they have now stolen the Kenyan fuel and oil in Turkana. They are now exploring it and exploiting it for their own personal benefit. It is a big shame. And Kenyans cannot continue to be led in this kind of profligate and unabashed and uncontrolled greed. G2G, for avoidance of doubt, is a scandal. And the people who you see there purporting they are the owners of those companies are not. The second thing is that we have now also negotiated through the pain of Kenyans our political dealings. The G2G companies that were there previously belong to the original owners of government, the original one. Now even those who joined, part of the negotiation that was there after the protest of 2024, that instead of addressing the issues Kenyans raised, leaders sat down to cut deals, and a few companies were introduced into G2G. One of them, you have seen it in today's newspapers on front page. That as Kenyans we are talking about lowering taxes and lowering the cost of living, leaders sat down in dark rooms and instead cut deals on introducing companies belonging to the then opposition. For them to be silenced, Kenyans had to pay the price. So, my friends in government, Kenyans will not continue to shoulder the burden of your greed through the dealings of G2G. For them to be silenced, the burden of your greed through the dealings of G2G.
Mutigana na yumanchiwa umo waziri